So Anquan Boldin calling it a career after 14 seasons. In a statement to ESPN.com telling our Jim Trotter, "Football's afforded me a platform throughout my career to have a greater impact on my humanitarian work. And at this time, I feel drawn to make the larger fight for human rights a priority. My life's purpose is bigger than football." For more on this story, let's bring in our NFL insider, Josina Anderson. Herm Edwards is back with us as well. I mean, he hasn't even been a Buffalo Bill 2 weeks. So what was the reaction within the organization to this news that he was walking away?
I mean, the team just put him on their Twitter page like 0.5 seconds ago, right?
Right.
It's like he's already gone. Well, here's the thing. I was literally on the phone with the Bills coach yesterday. I was calling him because I wanted to find out how LaShawn McCoy was feeling with people departing. And literally, he had to jump off the phone right away. So then he called me back, and I happened to look at what was going on Twitter, and I was like, oh, Anquan Boldin, and he was just like, oh my gosh, they just pulled me off the phone to let me know that he was definitely retiring. And he said, we were just all so surprised, did not see it coming. He signed with the team August 7th. He was just practicing. He was encouraging the younger players. He looked motivated, didn't give any indication that he was going to retire. But here he is, definitely stepping away from the game. And then literally, I had called another Bills player and asked him what was his reaction, and he had not yet seen Anquan's statement. And one of the first things that he said is just like, I wonder if Anquan felt like he had lost a step. Just from the game against the Philadelphia Eagles on Thursday, you could see that Darby was jumping his route a couple times. There was one time where Tyrod threw the interception that was to Anquan. So this is his 14th season. That was some of the things that he was wondering. But we know that Anquan put out that statement also saying that he wants to step away for a higher calling.
Well, when you look at his career, the thing that you say about the guy is that he had competitive greatness. Mm-hmm. He would compete. I mean, he was an ultimate competitor when he went on the field. And he played all phases of football as a wide receiver. Not only just catching the ball, he would block. He would do all the dirty things that a lot of receivers don't want to do. Strong hands. That's what I can remember of this guy. Look, he never created a lot of separation. He wasn't the fastest receiver in the National Football League by any stretch of imagination, but just toughness. Mm-hmm. And you knew it when you I can remember when he was in Arizona, mm-hmm. and we were like, oh, we're going to play this guy. And I told my DBs, get ready, guys, because this is going to be a fight all day, because he's that type of guy. Very, competitive greatness. When he walked on the field, you understood, you better compete, because this guy's going to come to work.
He's going to join us live here on SportsCenter AM next hour. Anquan Boldin will, so it's going to be good to talk to him. He also joins an interesting class of wide receivers to retire this season. 14 receivers have 1,000 career receptions, 3 of them recently announcing retirements: Boldin, Andre Johnson, Steve Smith. While they all have similar career numbers, they have different Hall of Fame cases. Boldin's is that consistency we were talking about. His 14 straight seasons with 50 catches is only bested by Tony Gonzalez. Andre Johnson's is dominance. Jerry Rice, Calvin Johnson, Andre Johnson, the only player since 1970 to lead the NFL in receiving in back-to-back years. And Steve Smith's case is against the odds. At 5'9", he's got the most receptions in NFL history by someone under 6 feet tall. So back to Anquan Boldin, Herm. You think he's a Hall of Fame receiver?
Well, all those guys are worthy. The problem is there's a backlog of them, and it's very difficult to get in when you have 3 guys that are sitting there. Just remember how long it took Chris Carter to get to the Hall of Fame, right? So these guys are sitting in that same seat for the most part. I mean, when you think about their careers, I mean, the numbers, add up. Their length, Terrell Lawrence. There's another guy should be in the Hall of Fame, right? I mean, so their numbers all kind of add up. They all bring something that they all have in common. They were great competitors. I mean, quick story, Steve Smith. We're going to play them with New York, and I got a young corner that's going to play. And Steve Smith, actually, I know Steve. He comes over to me on the field. He said, "Coach, you got that old rookie corner." He says, "I'm going to get him ready, Coach, for the NFL." I said, "Be nice to him." I mean, he was that kind of guy. He walked up to me. He said, "Coach, I'm going to get him ready for you, Coach." I said, "Be nice, Steve. Don't hurt him too bad."
Do you remember what he did to him that day?
Oh, boy, he went after him. But my guy went after him, too, and, he was that kind of guy, though. And you love that thing.
That's
love that about him.
Back and forth.
The competitive spirit and nature of Steve Smith will certainly be missed. And